Although the markets moved relatively sideways over the past 12 months, the candlestick investor had a huge advantage of identifying signals at the bottoms, at the tops, at the bottoms, at the tops, allowing for good profitable trading. Even though the overall market trend was sideways, there was still good profitability made on each one of these moves. The current trend showing the Dow doing kind of a J-hook pattern right at the breakout level over the past, or the resistance level of the past 2 years, gave us the clear indication that this resistance level was going to be breached because of wave 1 and wave 3 being potentially the same, telling us when they started back up this time and broke out that this wave right here was going to be well above the breakout level. This immediately allows the candlestick investor to take advantage of strong bullish positions. That same scenario kind of applied to the NASDAQ. Wave 1, J-hook pattern, wave 3. Although the market sold off today, note that they did not close below the T-line. That's a very relevant factor. The T-line has already been identified as a natural support and resistance level of human nature, with a statistical probability that as long as it continues to trade above the T-line, it's still in an uptrend. During an uptrend, the candlestick investor also has the advantage of taking advantage of patterns, especially when they break out like a fry pan bottom, and holding on to them as long as they don't close below the T-line. This makes for very simple stock as well as option trades that you're buying at the ultimate time, not having to sit for a while wondering which way a trend is going to move. The probabilities of a fry pan bottom breakout, especially with stochastics heading up, puts you in a situation where the upside potential is extremely strong. So identifying that pattern, as we can see in Luckin Coffee, LK, we had a fry pan bottom breakout. This wave right here should be the same magnitude as this wave right here. So right in this area, you can start putting on strategies, whether you're buying the stock or buying options. You're putting yourself in a situation where the probabilities are going to be greatly in your favor. And the added significance of a pattern breakout like we see in Apple is not only the fact that you're in a good trade, but when Apple is going to consistently move in an upward direction using the T-line as a support area, that's a pretty good indication that the overall investor sentiment of the market is still very positive. So right in here becomes a high probability ultimate timing situation for getting into calls or stock, knowing that your next move could be the same magnitude as this move right here. A tremendous piece of information using the T-line is that when nobody has the T-line on their charts and stock prices move right down to that level and bounce back up, it's bouncing off a natural support area. We just happen to know that the T-line is an indication of that natural support level. That also allows us to get ready for the next pattern, that if we see a positive open, we can expect a J-hook pattern in progress in a stock like ARAV. The benefit we have of identifying the signals and patterns is that is what has occurred time after time in human nature. All we're doing is identifying what human nature does and taking advantage of those price moves. That'll be it. Happy New Year. We'll see you next year.